pledge your soul to the Overlord. Take my soul. I'm ready.
Pledged.
What are we talking about today?
Creepz?
Overlord. Creepz has rebranded as Overlord, and buckle up. It's about to get crazy on the internet. We previously made a video about Creepz, which is, at least I think, my favorite NFT right now. I don't know how you're feeling, but it has been a wild, wild, fun journey. If you want to know all about the background of this NFT, I will link below our original video. But they have been teasing us for a while now about a rebrand. And a few days ago, officially announced the rebrand of Creepz to this ecosystem called Overlord, which is what we're about to talk about in this video. How are you feeling about this?
I'm very excited. I didn't really think that they needed a rebrand, but now seeing all the Overlord, I'm like, this makes a ton of sense. It's very, very cool. Like, they've outdone themselves again.
Oh, they've totally outdone themselves. The original website, if you've seen it, is, let's just bring it up here, is already incredibly cool. I didn't mean to isolate you on camera like that. It's fine. God, deer in the headlights. What's happening? So this is the original website. And back when I saw this, I was like, dang, this is some cool shit going on, right? Yeah, cool dev work. I was expecting the rebrand to be something similar to this. And they went really extra, like guacamole. Just like, what? I was like, wait, what have you done here? I'm almost speechless about the whole thing, but let's watch the teaser video that they released first. That's on Twitter. And then we'll look at the actual site and we'll talk about what is happening here. Yeah.
It's going to be bigger than BAYC.
Cold-blooded Creepz NFT. Then the project on is really caught fire.
And this rebrand is
representation.
the first thing that they've released
Smith,
with
Louis Tomlinson from One Direction.
369. Is it 369? 360? 360. $0.
New beginning.
Nice.
I mean, what are we going to do with that? That is...
I accept the end of the world. I'm down. Let's go.
You guys, why did you overachieve so hard? That was extreme.
Yeah.
If you can't tell, that was a little over the top of a good video. And I don't know what to say because it's so good. There's so many things going on here. So they do have in this Twitter post where I pulled that video from, white paper of all the things that they're promising with this rebrand, and they go into a little bit about the history of the project. I won't read through everything, but kind of just point out a few things here. So they say here that over the next 5 to 10 years, they are on a mission to become one of the biggest brands in entertainment. So this project has a very long-term plan happening. So exciting to think about what is coming in the future for this. They are just pointing out some stats. This is always interesting to me that only 1% of the NFTs from the original Creepz Genesis collection are listed on average for sale. I check all the time and that is true. So it's crazy. And that is like the number one of any brand. Hard to argue with those stats. They're talking about the strong community. If you know, you know. If you're in Creepz or you've seen us, including the two of us because we're in it, the internet talking about this stuff, yeah, it does kind of look like a cult probably from the outside. I'm fine with it, but
yeah, it's not like a scary cult.
No, it's just anyway, yeah, so strong community. They have the management company 360. They're pointing out some of the artists that 360 manages here. Will Smith, Louis Tomlinson. Did I say that right? He's the guy from One Direction. Calvin Harris, really big stars already working with this management company. This is their first NFT collection that they've taken on to manage. I think that's a brilliant move. So hopefully we'll have some like collabs with some of the artists that they have. They're talking about how this is inspired by the Pokemon ecosystem, and they have the plans to make fashion, consumer products, TV series, experiences, card games, the whole thing, just like Pokemon does. So many ways that this can go. And then on top of that, we've got blockchain technology and like the metaverse. And
I think it's really
VR.
smart that I think it's smart that they reference Pokemon, because it gives people who may not be so familiar with the Web3 space an idea of what this could be and why they might want to get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a really good metaphor. And I think it's going to go way beyond what Pokemon ever was. But yeah, that's a good metaphor for what they're trying to build. Oh, and then they go on to say Pikachu needs Pokemon. So if you're familiar with Pikachu, one character from Pokemon, it's like the main one. Yeah. And then like, Spider-Man needs Marvel. We all know Spider-Man, hopefully, unless you live under a rock. So the whole point of the Overlord thing is that Creepz will be like the Spider-Man to Marvel, Creepz to Overlord comparison. The Creepz Genesis characters will remain the flagship characters of the brand. And then there's going to be like a ton of characters built out around this larger umbrella company called Overlord, would be like the Pokemon or Marvel of this entertainment brand. And then, yeah, we're talking about interdimensional lizards here, which is what we've been building. You can go watch our other video about that if you want to know how they were made and the whole process, which has been really fun. Yeah. What else they say in here? It's just so much stuff going on here. I'm just skimming through the rest. I don't want to read it out like a boring lecture. I love this. Welcome to Overlord. Have a super duper day. So yeah, that is their little white paper. So again, I'll have this linked below if you want to read it, but let's just take a look at this baller website for a minute. Yeah. Holy balls. Like, what the heck? Yeah. Amazing. My favorite thing is the like candle cursor. Yeah. Like, hilarious. Like the attention to detail is so much fun. But obviously these graphics are like really next level. I was not expecting anything like this. I was expecting like this animation style, and then this just popped up and I was like, you've outdone yourselves, you guys. This is nuts. This is such a cool website. They've got like the key news here in the corner. This is fun. You should everybody should check out this Vogue article where like Brooklyn Beckham is showing off his creep. I was like, amazing. This is very cool. This is going places. Yeah, anyway, they say here, this is an immersive intergalactic MMO RPG, which if you don't know what that means, I shall spell it out on screen. So, because I looked it up earlier and I can't remember. Okay, good. I was like, what is it? Do you know what it stands for? Okay, no. Let's just look it up. It means massively multiplayer online role-playing games. Okay. It's a big old mouthful, right? Yep. Okay, so that's what it is. They fly from planet to planet and you can build your own HQs, headquarters, right? Minting for unique resources, explore planets to capture species, train them and upgrade them, ready for PvP, real-time battle arenas. So PvP is player versus player. I know that much. I love this like Star Wars treatment here, and it's a little bit of a backstory. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. And then this part of the site, I just love these planets. They're creating all these different worlds, and you can go through these. This is Lemuria, where the Overlord is from. You can see his picture here. What's great about this is that each of these characters was a 1/1 in the Genesis collection. So you can click through on OpenSea from these links and see those 1/1s. So each of the 1/1 characters has a corresponding planet. So if you owned one of those, congratulations, because this is probably going to be, it's a pretty baller IP to own. Yeah. Yeah, the backstory of all these is really fun to read through. They all have like different vibe going on. I like this dead planet, the dead bruv.
Sorry, you might have said this. How many 1/1s are there?
Let's find out. I don't know. So if we come into the Creepz Genesis collection and go to, it's probably in bodies, yeah. We got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here they are, all queued up. Here are the 10 one-of-ones and all their corresponding planets, which we're going to get to explore as part of gameplay. And then we've got the coin for all your evil activities coming soon. Again, I love this like Illuminati triangle treatment, and this just looks really slick to me. Like, I love how glossy this stuff looks.
Yeah.
And when you're going through this site, do come in here and highlight this illegible text and copy and paste it into a word processor so you can see what it says, because they hit a bunch of Easter eggs in here and these are pretty funny to read. But I don't want to take away from your joy of doing it, right? So you gotta go through and do it yourself. I'm not gonna take the delay away from anyone. Look at this pyramid, so cool. They've got 360 branding on here again. Again, the 4 verticals that they're building out: gaming, film and TV, fashion, and products. Which of these are you the most excited about?
Great question. Honestly, I feel like it's either fashion or products, because I feel like they will do more than just socks and hoodies and t-shirts. Like, I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens with that. But then also products, like what is the spinoff of that going to be? I'm very excited in, I guess, really the digital or the physical.
Yeah, so you're jazzed about all the physical pieces. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm like so excited to see something hit mainstream, like film and TV stuff that is coming out of this wild community, like bringing to the masses something that came out of Web3. I think what I'm trying to say is I think that's what I'm most excited about.
For me, I feel like the film and TV would be like what would be the best for me personally as a holder. It would be great if somebody approached me and was like, you know what, I think I need to make a show around your lizard. And then that's my IP that I get paid for, but I doubt that's going to happen.
Why are you going to talk yourself down? I think it's going to happen.
I'm going to put it out there.
Yeah, anything's possible. Or you can make your own thing, right?
Yeah.
You could take your Creepz and build your own brand around it. Like, I was talking with my sister who works for like pop company, and I was like, oh, you could put my Creepz on your cans and then pay me. So, there's lots of ideas out there. Could make some Creepz juice, right?
Oh man.
So I'm talking about you got the IP rights, you can make all sorts of stuff. So really fun. I can't wait to see where this is just what the founding team is working on. This doesn't even include what everybody else in the community could potentially build out with the IP rights that they have of their characters. So really excited to play this way. So I've said this before, but I think that Creepz has the X factor, meaning the community and the cult following of fans around it, that's really going to make something big happen. And I think that's a really hard to explain secret to success in really any art project. That's the like magic ingredient. And this project definitely has that. So we only have 2 character groups right now. We've got Creepz, the OG Genesis collection, and the interdimensionals, which are going to be released soon on the blockchain. Right now, we are just building them on this other website that will remain in parallel with the Overlord website. So they are going to maintain Creepz character brand as like a separate piece of the ecosystem.
Cool.
And got a bunch of quotes here from people. Again, I love the animation. If you're interested in getting in the Discord and chatting with people, do click on the join Discord buttons on here, get on the socials and come see what is going on, see if you like the vibe. They've got a few other links here. So Dominion, this is, what is this? This is the team. So they're explaining all the team behind this. So they do say that this is just some of them, and there's many more outside of this founding team here. Partners. So right now, we already know about 360 Management as a partner. And if you want to find out more about them, you can check out their website and see who they are representing. But then they have a bunch of other partners that they have yet to announce. And there's going to be animation, fashion, gaming partner. I don't know if there's going to be more than one or if it's going to be like one major company with each of these things. And then there's tons of Easter eggs in here too. If I click on this, it goes to OnlyFans.
Incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. On Twitter Spaces the other day, Lord was like, yeah, I clicked on that and I'm on my work computer and I can't undo that. I just went to OnlyFans. So thanks a lot.
R.I.P. Dead.
I think that's hilarious. The fashion one, yeah, there that goes. Beautiful. Gaming, it goes to an email address. I don't know why, but I feel like everybody should just write love letters or something to the email address. Just whatever. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Troll them back.
Yeah.
They have a contact form at the bottom. What else do we got going on this site? Prophecy. I love this pyramid graphic. The pillars of the prophecy. So this is pretty much just repeating the information I've already given you, that the ecosystem will have gaming, film and TV, fashion, products. This is dope AF. Look at this spinning tablet. Ecosystem expansion. Expansion of the universe with new character sets and narratives that interplay throughout the journey. I'm assuming that they're planning on making many more NFT sets of different characters in the future, probably correlating with all those different playlists that we saw earlier. New characters will have their own brands separate from Creepz and will be targeted at specific IP verticals and opportunities. Fun.
Yeah.
Very fun. The coin. Very excited about the coin. One of these Easter eggs, if you like translate, said, this ain't no Lumi. So
okay.
So something different from Lumi. I don't know what this coin is going to be called yet. It doesn't say, right? So we're going to find out. I think that's it. That is the site. You can come in here and read a little bit more about the characters. I do think this is a beautiful UI to go through all of the Creepz traits. If you click on these, it's just really nicely done. Everything on this site is beautiful. I'm blown away by it. I do wonder if they're going to continue to build this out so you can connect your wallet so you can just buy directly on their site. The interdimensionals page has some background about how these were made. Even better than reading this page would just be to watch our other video.
Yeah.
Because we already showed you. Yeah. Watch that video below if you want to know more about the interdimensionals. And yeah, also you can always come on OpenSea and pick up one of these. I will link the Creepz Genesis page below. But as a whole, I am like super freaking excited about this.
Yeah, I'm definitely starting to see more and more people on Twitter after they're selling like a big blue chip NFT. They're like, what should I buy? Or should I go get a Creepz? And yes, people are starting to definitely take notice more than they have. Such a cool project.
Such a cool project. I've got really high hopes for it. I think that the team, once again, they continue to over deliver. And they're not even under promising. It's like they're over promise and they over deliver.
Yeah.
It's a little bit nuts. So love Creepz. Shout out to everybody that is in the community. I think that the fan base is also wildly entertaining and solid.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what's next for this in the next few months. My prediction is that this is just going to be giant, huge. I could see it surpassing Bored Ape Yacht Club. I really could.
Yes.
I know. I said it. You heard it here first. Blasphemous. But it's just because I always think that where the nerds are is where nerds win. Yeah. And this has a lot of nerds in it. That's not an insult. That's a compliment.
I think overall the community is just more diverse, to be honest. And I think that helps.
It does. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you learned something about Creepz and this cult. And if you buy one and I ruined your life, sorry. Don't blame me, okay? But yeah, do leave a comment. Do leave a comment below about what you think about the rebrand, and also come and find us on social media and be friendly and chat. And obviously subscribe if you're into
clearly
degen face painted lizard reptilian babes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, we out of here. It's been real. Hiss.
Bye.